What an asshole. You bitch of a bird. For no reason at all. He just came over, slapped that Rex once, and was just like, alright, I'm gonna go eat my friend's body and go home. Fuck you. Look what you did. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more of our Ark misadventures, and we have a new friend. This is Admiral. I finally got around to getting an otter. I'm very happy. I love the X-otters. A, the colors we got are really good. B, and I even got him a little pirate hat. Look at him. He's just, oh, that's the wrong button. He's just the sweetest little bean. You are my friend. And you will come with me today for our adventure. Actually, I do need to throw him off of my shoulder again and put him on passive. Because, how have we not done a Rex video? I was, like, trying to think of, like, what I want to do today. And we haven't, oh, he's already on passive. Somehow we haven't done a Rex video. Like, we've tamed Rexes. I'm somehow missing a bunch of them. I'm actually missing a bunch of random creatures. I think I somehow, like, lost them in transition somewhere. So that's really kind of annoying. That's on me for not being organized. But yeah, how have we not done Rexes? Like, it's wild to me because they're like such a staple creature of Ark, and we've even tamed some. I have some here of like Paleo Rexes, including a couple that I tamed during the Easter event that looked really cool. I really like their colors. Oh, I forgot how cool this one's colors were. It's really nice in all honesty. So I figured we're gonna go for the Paleo Rex because A, like, look at these things, they look absolutely insane, and you know, they just look great. B, there's actually a chance that we can get an evolved Rex from breeding the Paleo Rex, which looks like the Tarbosaurus, which we might do separately, because the Tarbosaurus is essentially just like the Desert Rex, and I really like the model a lot. The only downside is they don't take the normal Rex saddle anymore, I'm pretty sure, which is unfortunate because we have crazy Rex saddles. This one in particular, 120 armor, is insane. Whereas if we end up going for the evolved Rex, as you guys can see here, it's much, you know, it's different. Which is unfortunate. We can get them, though. We have to hunt down, I think it's alpha evolved Rexes specifically, which are really hard to find. If you can find normal, like, evolved Rexes in the wilds, but they're like, it's like a 1 or 2% chance for a Rex to be evolved in the wilds already, and then throw in, like, it being alpha, it's even harder. Like, probably our best shot of that would be to search around on Genesis Part 2, because Rexes are everywhere over there. And there's also a really high chance for things to be alpha. Oh, cool, we got some more meat here. Should throw that in the cooker while we head out today. Because we're also going to be trying to gather up some meat for the hogs. I've been, oh, cool, wow, look at all that. You know, you look at all this and you're like, damn, that's a lot of meat. That's enough to, like, raise up the next batch of females. the breeding stuff. This is gonna get me canceled. It's gonna be enough to like raise up the next round of next batch of female Deodons, though, so we can actively have 2 going at a time. Because that room over there has, like, I usually have about 50 females out at a time for the breeding projects. That one's got, like, the first batch, and we've been working on the melee stack over there. I think we're like 10 in. It's nothing like crazy quite yet. But yeah, their food is so high that it's going to take us a good bit of time. So let's grab that. Let's grab this. We should be able just to use our basilisk today, which will be excellent. And yeah, why don't we make on our way on out? I have since turned off the Scorched mod. Yes, the one that added in, like, all the wyverns and stuff to the map. Actually, you know, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, yeah, we actually are... Oh, you know what? I think I might know where they are. I was gonna say, because, like, I can't find my lightning wyvern either. But if I remember right, I feel like I threw stuff off onto sauerkraut here. Did I put stuff in you? No, I'm full of lies and slander today. Where is all... I'm really curious as to where my stuff went to. I'll find it eventually. Maybe. Probably not. I probably put it in something and then picked it up and didn't realize. That sounds like something I would do. Which is unfortunate. I'm short a lightning wyvern now. Like, my, rebred out lightning wyvern. It's very determined to not let me, What do you have on you? Why do you have a gas mask? I don't know what's wrong with that jerboa. But yeah, unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But we will find our stuff eventually again. I should just get organized. Is what I should do. But yeah, let's head on out and start the Rex hunt, because Rexes are super common on the center. So yeah, it definitely feels weird to come here and not be like ganged up on by like 12 fucking deathworms right off the rip. But thankfully, Paleo Rexes are quite common. Let's give him a nibble, and it shouldn't be too awful many bites. I kind of wish he would eat that, because like, there you go, buddy. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to bite your friends again. There we go. And it should be like 2 bites, I think. Yeah. And out he goes. The Argentavis hit him. What did that Argentavis do? What an asshole. You bitch of a bird. For no reason at all. He just came over, slapped that Rex once, and was just like, alright, I'm gonna go eat my friend's body and go home. Fuck you. Look what you did. Well, I guess we should just check him, see if he's good. There's honestly so many Rexes, like, yeah, I'm not really looking into any of those stats. We'll just kill this one. It's a 104 anyways, so it's kind of on the lower end of what we're looking at for taming. Really, we probably could, like, hunt down, like, 116s, 112s only. But, you know, where's the fun in it? Sometimes you get, like, really lucky with, like, the lower-ish high levels, I've noticed. Oh, speaking of Paleo Alphas, an Alpha Carno, I wonder if we can get those Rex saddles from them. I feel like the answer is no. Like, we didn't get any blueprint there, which is unfortunate. We really could use getting a Kentro saddle blueprint, too, because I do have plans to do stuff with the Paleo Kentros. Like, I would like to do the King Titan at some point. And, like, we can't just use... we could just use Gigas. But the last time I did it, I remember using, like, a mix of Shadowmanes, Kentros, and Gigas, and it worked really well, because the King Titan actually, like, 3-shots Gigas. Oh, hi, Speed Demons. So, I would like to have, like, Shadowmanes to help lower the damage, and then Kentros just to reflect back the damage. Though, I also have the option of doing it with Wyverns, believe it or not. The King Titan is for some reason vulnerable to Fire Wyvern's breath. It's very weird. Like, of all the Wyverns, I was not expecting that one. Speaking of Gigas, too, actually, we should keep our eye peeled today for a Tek Giga. I've recently, like, I had to restart the server to turn off the Scorched Earth mod that added the Wyverns. So, it would be cool if we could potentially find a Tek Giga off the spawns today. Because I still want those. Ow, stop shoving me! You guys are so annoying with Kraken's better dinos. They just... I hate you. Yeah, you're not so tough now that I can actually move. Oh, there's another 104. Let's knock him out and just see. Probably the best thing about having the Basilisk is that I can just, like, knock out these creatures that would normally take so much drugs to knock out. And actively, like, see if their stats are good. I wish you would eat, because, yeah, we're gonna kill you. That's unfortunate. Oh, well. There's plenty more, probably, somewhere. You know, I wonder if we can swim across the oh, hello, Mr. Giga. I wonder if we can swim across the lava river without, like, damaging my character. I kind of want to see if the Basilisk can fight a Giga, in all honesty. I feel like we could. Like, I feel like we push out enough DPS that we could. Yeah, okay, we can make it across here. Okay, no, okay, I do take damage. Good to know. I wasn't sure if we got deep enough that I hurt myself, but alas, it looks like it is just a vanilla Giga. For right now, there's usually 2 spawns on the center in total. So maybe we can get him stuck and just, like, bombard him with acid. Because that would be ideal if the acid would, like, actually connect. There we go. Oh, jeez, I thought I just killed myself there. Okay, there we go. I was like, why are we not damaging you? You will die at the hands of Jormungandr. Are we actually going to... You know, I was not expecting this Basilisk to actually deal the damage to kill a Giga, and we did not lose that much. The bleed's not working right. That's interesting. Because, like, we weren't losing the health like we should have been. That's really odd. I don't know why that happens sometimes. But that should free up the spawn. Usually, Gigas actually respawn pretty rapidly on the center for some reason. Like, I probably could leave the area and then just circle right back around and there would be another one. Ooh, Tek Rex. Honestly, it was a really tough choice for me between Tek Rexes and the Paleo Rex. Oh, that's a max level Tek Rex. I kind of want to knock it out, at least, and see. Like, I like the Paleo Rexes, don't get me wrong. I think they look awesome. But the Tek Rexes also just look stellar. Plus, with Krakens, they do have that damage. They are just, like, strictly better. Like, there's no way around that. But it would be... it's so tough, because they look so good. And they have so many color regions. Also, I can't bite you again. I will kill you if I bite you again. At least I'm 90% sure of that. So, this is why I grab my gun. So, we'll put you onto passive. Oh, I suppose I'll tame a Rex the old-fashioned way of, like, shooting darts into him. You really shouldn't be, like, too many more darts to this world. Like, yeah, like, you're fleeing. Go to sleep, little friend. Well, I guess you're not really that little, are you? How did that shot not hit? Probably like there. Let's go. And that actually should... I feel like that should have knocked him out. Damn your damage resistance. There we go. Oh, there's another Rex up the hill. Okay. Well, how are you? Before we... Oh, Jesus, 9! Well, that's good stamina. I mean, we'll leave him knocked out. I don't think I'm going to dedicate Snuffles to him. Just because. And we will team him up, and we'll see how he comes out. You know. Oh, the Rex died. What killed it? How did a direwolf and a sabertooth kill a Rex? That must have been fucking hot garbage. Jeez. Fuck. But yeah, we'll leave him down there. I'm not gonna sit with him with Snuffles and, like, food drain him. Cause, you know. I would rather do something, like, a little different. I feel like everybody does Tek Rexes. You know, for good reason, they are really good. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Is he stuck? He is not stuck, in fact. Apparently our Basilisk is just a Giga Hunter now. Honestly, like, we're not taking all that much damage. And that raw attack speed, like, really lets us shred them. It's really funny to me. Oh, 116. Ooh, it's a beautiful Rex. Did I eat that? Okay, no, the Rex ate that. Fantastic. Yes, roar. Where are you going? You're not interested now? I don't understand your kind. We bite you? Okay, yeah, we nibbled your ankles. It's time to go to sleep, Mrs. Rex. It's bedtime. I like how it was just 2 bites. Like, clean 2 bites for that one, but for the Tek Rex, it's just like, no, you almost killed it. The Tek Rex actually does have pretty bad health. The 5,500 isn't, like, super great for a 134 Rex. What about you? Oh, whoa. Please tell me you did not just touch my Rex. 215 melee is insane. Okay. Well, I guess we have a Rex that we're gonna tame up here. So, this should be pretty... It won't be quick, but it'll be pretty easy. I believe Rexes are 5 or 6 pieces of kibble to, like, fully tame, so we're gonna have to let it drain, like, 500 food. Shouldn't be, like, super long. Maybe, like, 10 minutes of, like, waiting here. We'll just have to, like, keep an eye out for carnivores, because most things are gonna want to come for Snuffles' delicious, I don't know, like, horn lump. I'm not gonna lie, I was doing something else, and that Ember Crystal flew overhead, and I got really scared. But this should tame up this Rex here. At least it should have, like, starved out enough. Nice. So did we get blessed with that melee? So let's tag you. You're actually pretty close. We might probably just head on down and finish off that Tek Rex as well. Please. Oh, that's the wrong one. 32. Oh, 32 stamina too. So I haven't talked about our Paleo Rexes stats, but we have really, the main one that we've got that's really good is this one here has 33 health. So we've got 30 weight, 33 health, and then 32. Are we done with Rex? I was like all gearing up already for like a big Rex hunt. Like we were gonna spend a while like searching Rexes and like go all over the place, and the first Paleo Rex we tame gives us like the last stats that we were missing. That's really funny. That's so silly. Alright, well, let's at least get this Tek Rex up, and then we will go from there, I guess, and figure out what we're doing. Because we might still go tame some more Rexes, just because, like, maybe we can get a better weight stat, you know, go up from 30 to, like, 32. That would actually be really funny to do. I'll be honest, while I'm, like, draining, like, the little bit of extra food that he's going to need to drain to, like, tame, because I feel like it's going to be, like, 6 pieces of kibble for this one. I'm expecting something to just come out of nowhere and tap him for, like, his 9 health that he's got left. It would be really stupid, but really funny at the same time. Oh, wow, you're still 5 pieces. Alright, so you should also just tame here. I was not expecting that. I was expecting it to be a little more than that. So let's see how you came out. Because we actually could, if we really wanted to do Tek Rexes. This is something I talked about before, is we could just slap him through the converter. He actually got 34 health, which is surprising. I don't know what's more surprising, the fact that it's level 200 and has 34 health, or the fact that it's 27 levels higher and has a single point higher. Like, there was part of me that was like, maybe if it gets like a good weight, we'll just change it into, oh, actually I can't shift it into a Paleo Rex, but you know, I was like, maybe we can change it to a Paleo Rex and then just do something with it like that. But nope. It is just useless. I think I have an idea of something we can do with the Rexes, though, for the rest of the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head on home. I'm going to actually look around a little bit more. If we find, like, a really high-level Rex, I'll bring it home with us, because the Rhinoanatha can... Why is he glowing like that? Well, that's a sheep, but... Still, anyways, yeah, I'll probably, like, bring home, if we find a max level, like, on the other side of the volcano or something, I'll probably bring it back with us and we'll tame it up, but for the most part, I'm gonna head on home, breed out the Rexes, and we'll... Oh, well, there's no really point in talking about the stats, actually, because we kind of just did. But yeah, we'll breed out our Rex, imprint it up, and probably take it out and do something with it. I have a couple different ideas in mind that we can do, and, oh, there's a 112. Do we just take him home with us? Let's take him home with us. Let's take him for an adventure. And yeah, guys, I will just catch you in a good bit of time once we have our baby all raised up. Come on, little buddy. All right, everybody. It is a good bit of time later, and we have our stats together. We have colors together, and I wanted to show this off because I thought it was super cool. I thought it was exclusive to the Evo version of it, but the Paleo Rexes themselves have sexual dimorphism. These guys are the same color regions. They have all the same ones, and as you can see, the female one here is pretty gross. She's like green and yellow with blue stripes. Meanwhile, actually, you know what? Let me go outside, because I pulled out some babies of them to show you guys, too, as well as we grabbed a not Paleo Rex, an Evo Rex. So the female here, as you can see, is like yellows and greens. Let's give you a cuddle, too. Yellows, greens, and like the blue stripes with like different kinds of stripes on the backs compared to, oh, I want that one. Compared to, wait, are you even right? Did I accidentally grab the wrong one? I did grab the wrong one. This one's supposed to have the blue. I believe it's this blue. But still, you can see they have mostly the same color regions. Yeah, because the blue is his chin. But as you can see, his stripes and just generalized color are a lot different than hers, which is really interesting to me overall. Like, it's super cool. I can actually show you guys with this one, because I pulled out one with a mutation for us to imprint up as well. And as you can see, like, yeah, he's got the white stripes from his new mutation, but all of his other color regions are the same, which you want primate jerky. That is mine for kibble. You don't get that. Bad Rex. So let's get you out again so we can give you an imprint. But I also want to show you guys the Evorex, because the Evorex also does look really cool. And I'm curious as to what it looks like with those color regions that we've got. That is actually kind of sick. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's got like the same kind of color regions as the female does, even though it's a male. Oh, his eyes are a different color. I had one earlier and its eyes were like yellow. Oh, cool. That's so cool if its eyes are a color region. But yeah, as you can see, the Evorex is like a very clean model. And they, as I was saying too, also have sexual dimorphism. You can kind of see the osteoderms under the fur there. But for the most part, the males have these like feathers down their back, whereas the females just have osteoderms instead, which is really nice. I love little touches like that to the models. I think it like really adds flavor. Not flavor. Flavor and realism, I guess, are the right words. Because, you know, obviously most creatures do express some form of sexual dimorphism in nature, whether it be like a size difference or color regions, like, not color regions, displays. Think like lions with manes, like how males have manes compared to female lions and stuff like that. Like, I think mostly it's bugs that I can think of. Anyways, before I get, like, too off topic and start, like, saying poor choice words, why don't we make one of these Rex saddles up? I kind of want a crafting skillet, I'm not gonna lie. Do we have the stuff? I am 2 rare flowers short, that is tragic. Oh well. It's high enough quality that it should be fine. Let's make one. Bada boom. And it's beautiful. I really wish we could throw it onto our Evorex. We'll definitely take him out for a spin as well. We might as well actually make an Evorex saddle, too, for him. Yeah, as you can see, the base one is, like, 50 armor. Which isn't, like, bad by any means, either. Especially since we probably can... Actually, you know what we could do with this? That would be silly. Is we can probably run it through the crafting bench upstairs and try and make it better. Let's do that here really quick. I don't know why I even bothered making an armored one if we're probably just going to take that Evorex instead. Let's see, do I have... Okay, I don't have everything I need, so I'm going to have to wrangle all the stuff together for this. What am I going to need? Fiber and hide? I think I actually have that right up top here. I love having the workbench, honestly. Like, sometimes it does feel really cheap, but other times... Oh, they're all downstairs, right? Also, look at all the element shards. Dear God, I didn't even notice how many of them we have. That's 510 element. But, alright guys, I'm going to get all of the stuff together for that, probably, maybe. And then we will let them grow up, and I will give them a heal with Maraschino. And then I think what we'll do is we'll take them over to Ragnarok, because one of the artifacts I still need to get is the artifact of the pack. And Ragnarok has a really cool cave with a boss fight at the end. So I figure it could be cool to take the Rexes over for that. Maybe we could just bring all 3 of them over and just ride the Evorex ourselves and then let the other 2 do their own thing. That could be fun. So yeah, guys, I will just catch you once all the growing up of the Rexes has happened. So I'll see you then. Alright, everybody, we are here on Ragnarok. I love this map. I really... Have we done anything on this map? Oh, there goes Sauerkraut. Goodbye, Sauerkraut. Oh, no, that's right. I had, like, a bet. I was initially thinking of doing basilisk hunting over here. And I had for a little bit. Have we not done anything on Ragnarok yet? I actually am flabbergasted by this. But today we're going to be heading into the Ice Queen's dungeon to test out our Rexes. Wow, there's actually quite a few Quetzals up here. I forget Ragnarok actually can have a rather plentiful amount of Quetzals sometimes. But yes, so this is an it's a really good dungeon early game. Like, if you can manage to survive the cold in it, and there's a couple different ways in. There is a ground entrance, but we're just going to take the flying entrance that is right up over here. So you're looking for, like, this big hole in the side of the mountain here. And even on official, where they don't allow flyers in caves, you can just fly right in for this entire section here. which is great for early game drop hunting because, as you can see, there's a drop here, there's one right over there, there's one there, there's like 5 all over the place. We're gonna grab them all today, obviously, and we'll probably walk around with our Evorex, I think, to kind of like show off some of his own abilities. So first things first, let's get our Admiral and see if we can just use Admiral to like keep us warm. Alright, Admiral, you're not doing like the greatest job. Good thing we brought our fur with us. Okay, and now we're good. Now we're good. So let's grab this first. Oh wow. Yeah, so these drops are going to be blues and yellows, which is really good early game for like hunting down long neck rifles. This is usually where I like to come to get my long neck rifles. Also, I forgot to mention that the armored Tarbosaur and Evolved Rex saddle is this, which is really cool looking, as well as a little over the top. Like, how are you biting anything with those tusks in your face hole? I'm really not sure. So let's... Also, our base stats are really good. Like, 10,000 base health and, you know, almost like 370% melee is super good for our level. That's like stuff I would expect to see from like 180 tames, which is just excellent. Well, granted, that is where we ended up being tamed at. Also, the more I'm looking at, the more this Evorex is growing on me. Also, I'm wondering if our fat ass can fit through the little gap up here, because there's a little like walkway and I feel like it narrows. We'll have to see. But as you can see, here is another little drop. Yeah, no, we're definitely not squeezing our Rex through that through there. Ooh, black booties. That's always super nice. We're actually hopefully going to get some really good loot from this cave, because outside of these ones, the inner parts where we're going to be heading and showing off the Rexes a bit more, there's a lot of reds, and those reds also tend to be Scorch style drops, so we might be able to pick up like some desert gear, which would be really good. So as you see, this cave is full of dire bears. So we have our normal bite like a normal Rex, but with space we have this ground stomp now too, which is great. So you can see a ton of like knockback on that too. What happened to that fucking bear? Oh my goodness. So 302 like right away. As you see too, 136. The bears in here, oh Jesus, my glasses. The bears in here can scale like really high. So be aware of that when you come in, because you could end up like biting off a bit more than you can chew sometimes, depending on how you go about the struggle. But the stomp is like super cool, because one of the biggest issues with Rexes is they have such a bad turning radius that if you get like in their ankles, the Rex can't really touch you. It's one of the reasons I don't like using them for OSDs, because a lot of times I end up using them for like yellows, and there's raptors in there which will just like get like right up on your cackles, and then you're just like, well, my Rex is kind of just... Oh wow, those pants in particular are really good. 255 hypothermic insulation, which can be boosted with a crafting skill boost. That's super good. We brought our like secondary fur, and that's like flat better than our secondary fur is. That might be better than our crafting skill fur. I'm really happy about that one. But yeah, so that adds in like a big thing. You still have... I want to say you still have your Cosmetic Roar. Yep, you still have your Cosmetic Roar on the right click. So, of course, you don't lose that. And yeah, it's just... The fact that you can like stomp things like right at your feet is such a huge quality of life improvement. Something I really wish they had like added to the Rex and ASA when they like upgraded it. Because from the way I understand, it's still kind of the same, where it just is like, if you get right up on it, you're going to be able to just damage it without like a lot of issue. Though from what I've seen too, because I haven't talked a lot about some of the mods, because this is part of Paleo Ark, which is being added to ASA soon. They've dropped, I think, some of the stuff like the... You really want me to do Terror Birds. I really want me to do Terror Birds. I don't think it's going to happen. But one of the things that they were talking about is the way that Paleo Ark is going to work on PC for ASA in particular now is instead of like having like a 50-50 chance of spawning, it's just going to flat replace stuff, which is cool because I've seen their new Rex. This is very much like what the Rex model looks like now, which is really good. And they've changed the Rex from a knockout tame to a passive tame, a la the Kakar Dinosaur, where you bring in a corpse to be friends with it, and you have to kind of like follow some prompts from the game. Either like go up and pet it, feed it stuff, or like hold still while it comes over and like smells you, or something like that. It's really cool. It's really cute too. It's just like a lot more of like actually bonding with a wild creature and gaining its trust that way than like, I'm gonna knock you out and you're somehow gonna eat this food while you're unconscious and not suffocate. Oh, that's a really good AR. I kind of wish I had something to do with ARs. That's also, I want to say that's a good flak chest, but I feel like I have better. So, let's take the little path up here. Oh, there's already, as you see, bears respawn pretty fast, because I have killed all the bears, and there's still more bears. And it's part of what I want to see on here, is there's also another cluster of bears. I'll try and show off a lot of the random, like, lore spots, too, in this cave. It's part of what makes Ragnarok really popular, is the depth that went into it. Like, there's a lot of like really cool nooks and crannies on this map, including Shrek's house. I don't think I've ever shown that off. I'll have to show that off at some point. In the swamp, you can find Shrek's house. Alright, come here, bears. Your ass is grass. It's probably more like your meat will feed some pigs. Maybe. You're not giving me all that much meat, actually. Goodbye. But, alright, so we're going to want to take the left up here, which we are going to have to hop off our creature. So let me take your meat. Yes, roar. But let's go right first so I can show you guys some of the stuff. Like this blood drag trail, and if you follow this through here, you can see a bear, the original dire bear model, because the dire bear actually had gotten a TLC. This is what it used to look like way back when Ark first released. And it being like trying to get it dragged off somewhere. Also, I haven't gone this way before. Oh, you can see someone's little camp over here, too, from, like, setting up to, like, explore in here, like, resting on the hike. So, let's go the other way and see what's dragging all these dire bears through ice holes. See, the boss is available, so let's squeeze on through here. This used to be a cave that you'd have to do on foot, and I definitely thought about doing a video of it on foot. But I'm also, like, I feel like this is just, like, a cave that's kind of meant to be done with two. You definitely can do it with one, just someone that's, like, not terrible like me could probably do it on foot. You see there's a dead body. There's also a pathway over there, but we're going to take this other one here. And you should actually be able to see, yep, another guy trying not to die, not to fall down the pit to his death. But let's descend, and I think we're going to have to use probably Notorious PIG to get through here. I know you can fit an Allosaur through here, and it's tricky. Actually, I did bring Tofu. I think Tofu is going to be too big. Let's just use PIG. And let's make our way on through here, and then we should bump into our first... Are there enemies today? Sometimes there's not hostiles in here, which is always, like, really weird. Oh, there we go. Do you see? Deathworms. The cave is full of ice, an ice version of deathworms, which is really cool. You can get, like, a costume, too, for, like, your own tame deathworm with Kraken, Spitter, Dino... No, Untameables, excuse me. Which is always super fun. I was not expecting PIG to just one-shot these, so maybe we will switch to Tofu. To, like, actively... I forget PIG hits, like, a freight train. It's like a freight train. Going from what he used to hit. Remember when he hit the compies for, like, 500, and I was sad? Here we are. This drop is nothing special, which is depressing. Alright, can you stop, like, eating so we can continue on our adventure there, bud? Thank you. Oh, I didn't even notice that we had another level. Let's do that. Nope, you're not doing that. So this cave is also, like, if you want to do it, it's kind of good for, like, hide. My brother used to do this a lot for hide, like, for boss fights. Because you can take a theory through here, and with their peck attack, you just get hide. So you can get, like, several hundred to 1,000 hide per theory peck against the deathworms once you kill them. But here's another drop. This is another, like, scorch drop usually. I like that we got a better Mastercraft Megatherium saddle than the Ascendant one that's still in the drop with it. That's just really funny to me. But there should still be 2 more, I want to say. A little further up here on the left, there's going to be another one. This can be red. It looks like it's just yellow today. This is actually, unironically, where I usually get most of my good long neck blueprints, is this specific drop. I don't know why. And I'm sad that we didn't get one today. I really want to gamble the Ascended one that we've got in slot machine, but I'm also, like, so afraid of losing it. Oh, hi, I didn't even... Oh, God, there was 2 of you. Jesus Christ. Let's squeeze on through here, and we're gonna swing our way up this path, which... This is a way to, like, loop back... Hello? Are you real? It's not a... Skyworm isn't real. He only has power if you believe in he has power. But this way will take you back up and around, up to the top of where we dropped down. So if you want to just grab this... Oh, God. So if you want... I feel like there's another one. There is. Uh-oh. Is there? Hello? I found my friend. I don't like him. Let me on, PRG. He makes me feel safe. So apparently we could have done this on foot. I was expecting them to do so much more damage. Partially from, that's a really good Thyla blueprint. Partially from one time I tried to run this cave with a friend to, like, get loot. You know, because it was before I had, like, really figured out caving. It was still really early in my Ark experience. And I was like, okay, buddy, I'll like, hold up the shield and you shoot them. And I remember either he one-shot, either the Deathworm one-shot me, or I blocked the Deathworm shot and then he domed me in the back of the head with the barrel shotgun. I can't remember now. Oh, God! Hello. Please go away. But we are, like, super geared. That is, like, a good point, too, I suppose, to be made. But this little ice cave, too, is, like, another cool spot you can check out. As you see, there's a person who tried to huddle in here for warmth and is just frozen to death. So let us continue on, because we're actually almost to the end here. Hello. Did that worm even appear? Okay. We killed him so fast, he didn't even appear. But... yes, and then there's this little drop down, which some creatures, if you come through with a creature, you can get back up. Like, our Androsarchus here can get back up it, but something like a Sabertooth or a Direwolf is going to have a little bit more of a hard time. And there's one more drop over here, and this is one of my favorites, because this one seems to act like the swamp drops on Island, where they have a chance of dropping something, like, crazy good. Like... let's drop this first so we can actually kind of, like, let's sort our inventory after we pick up this drop, I guess. So the way swamp drops work is they have, yeah, okay, so sometimes they'll always have one thing, but then they'll sometimes have something else, and it's either, like, something really shitty, like an air conditioner blueprint, or it's something really, that can be, I should preface that, really good. Like, I think I've pulled like 125 armor saddles before from swamp drops, and there's actually a cave on Fjordur I plan to show off here soon that has red drops that function the same way. It's fantastic. It's a really hard cave if you don't use a Desmodus. If you use a Desmodus, it's fucking easy, because of course it is. You can use the fucking bats. But alright, this is the point of no return though. Once we come down here, it's going to tell us the boss fight is ready, or at least the boss is available. You can't ride a creature through here. Like, you should be able to kind of see a veil up here. Yep. And I don't think it'll kick Admiral off. No. Okay, you just can't, like, come through with a creature. So we're gonna just drop on down. This was also made, like, before cryopods, so that's also part of why it's set up the way it is, so you can't just, like, take a creature in. But cryopods make this cave a lot easier, especially once you see our friend down here at the end. So let's get our Evorex out. So you see, there's a lot of, like, big frozen things down here, including a Rex, and there's going to be some other stuff that you guys are going to get to see down at the bottom. Can I get you out, please? Well, I guess we might be just trying to do this with the Evorex instead of the other one. Do you see, it is a giant Deathworm Queen. She actually doesn't do that much to us. Granted, our saddle is fucking insane. I forgot to talk about that. I upgraded it, and we ended up getting, like, 200 armor, which I want to be mad about, but that's also, like, pretty on par for how some of these Tarbosaur armored saddles can be. Like, I remember pulling some that were, like, 250 armor. It's pretty crazy. Well, unfortunately, this is going to be a good bit of just, like, chewing on the giant Alpha Deathworm Queen. Oh, she's starting to get bloody. I can kind of see some through the red mist there. So interestingly, as you see, she's level 10 because it's only pinging me as a challenger. But you can come in here with like up to, I think, about 4 or 6 people. I can't remember the maximum count. But her levels will increase by 10 per person that comes into the arena to fight her. So even if you bring multiple people, it's a lot of times it makes it even harder. But I imagine with multiple people, it's also pretty easy. Just have one person like tanking with a shield, and there we go. And the other people just laying into her with a shotgun. And as you see, we get a couple different red drops scattered around here, and we can kind of see all the random creatures that she has dragged down to her lair, including a Bronto, a woolly, poor woolly rhino. Let's see what we got down here too. It's probably from the mod that we have that adds ASA stuff, but I was not expecting a Dinosaur saddle. Because initially, the last time I went Dinosaur hunting before this series, you can see a Stego over there too, and a Carno. It was like locked to just Fearter. It was really stupid, actually. Like, I remember it being really frustrating to try and get them, because it was like, why are they so elusive? This makes no sense. We might as well drop that, because it's pretty crappy, and I'm not going to grind that up. Okay, I'll take that one for sure. I don't really want that. I have to see if I've got like a good, what Ark Dinosaur blueprint is, because I could potentially turn that into a blueprint. That would be super good. But some of the coolest things that she's dragged down here, there's actually, I've never noticed the Allosaur over there, there's a mammoth over there. But up here is one of the Ark bosses, the Megapithecus, just dragged down here, frozen, which is just quite a powerful statement. Oh, wow. I will happily take that. Can I walk? I don't really want to, like, put stuff. You know what I can do, actually? So, fun fact, shoulder pets can actually reduce the carry weight of stuff that you put in them by 50%. So if we pump up Admiral here, and then we load him with all the saddles that we want to take home to throw into a slot machine and or other... Why do I have these rockets? I don't need this. I might be wasting my time because a bunch of this stuff is like shit I don't care about. Also, I threw it onto my otter. Hang on. There we go. I found him. There we go. But now we should be able to move fine. But we have to leave the Rex out here because, again, he can't transport through here. But if you follow it down through here, we actually can get down to the artifact of the pack. Unfortunately, even though we brought Admiral, you only get one artifact per round. You have to defeat the Queen for it to show up. Compared to other caves, where it's like, you can wait like 5 minutes and the artifact will respawn. But the coolest thing is down here, you can see a massive clutch of eggs. And a Giga that she's managed to drag down here that's still alive. It's clinging to life. Just barely alive. But you can see all the baby death worms that she's got here that look very much like xenomorphs, actually. They look like the facehuggers from Alien. But here we are at the artifact of the pack. The only artifact on the center that is a bitch to get. Most of them are like just through caves. The artifact of the pack I've talked about before is at the end of a parkour course. So, yeah, no. With my coordination, that ain't happening. That's just not a feasible thing to happen. But, alright, let's make our way on out of here now, too, because you would think that this kind of cool cave would just be, like, end pretty late, like, y'all, you just have to circle back around. Oh, no, this has a really cool exit, too. So let's get back on up there and make our way on out. Alright, so the way out is this other glass... What is that? Okay, it's just a rock. I thought that was like some other poor fucking creature that she had dragged down here. So the way out is through this sheet of ice. I'm gonna take a couple stabs to break it. But then we can just kind of like head on through. And it will lead... It's just like a nice long path that's gonna lead to another riverway. I think we can actually fit through here. Okay, yeah. At least so it seems. I do have to say, with the way that you exit this cave, you have to kind of be careful, because sometimes you can clip through the mesh when you're leaving, and your character will just be snapped. Like, I've had it happen to me, I've seen it happen to other people. Let's take that, and that's kind of all I really care about. And let's pick you up, and let's hop into the water here. As you see, once we get here, you know, the loading... Oh, I didn't mean to slap my mic there. That's what happens when you talk with your hands. the loading of it de-rendering the cave behind us while loading the outer world again. But you usually want to try and, like, hold forward as you're going down here, as you can see the way we're heading. So it kind of helps to avoid accidentally clipping through the mesh. And yeah, we're gonna go down a giant fucking waterfall into a basin below. And this is one of the coolest spots on Ragnarok, because it is just a giant river basin. Let's get our Rhinonath out, because I don't think I've talked about it, but they can actually swim, too, which is super cool. They're the only, like, aquatic flyer in the game right now. But yeah, you come out here to this giant river basin that's full of Spinosaurs and Baryonyxes. And it's fucking gorgeous here. I love this place. This is one of my favorite spots. And yeah, you can just follow the river back that way out to the ocean, or you can go back up top here. And at that top of that bridge is the mountain that we were just on. But yeah, everybody, I think that's gonna wrap up this episode for today. I'm really happy. I'm still really surprised by the Rexes, that literally the first Paleo Rex that we actually tamed ended up being like the perfect Rex. Like, I don't think I've had a creature tamed that well in a very, very long time. I'm really happy with them. Definitely ones that we'll do a bunch of mutations on just because, you know, Rexes. Oh, Jesus, there's a fight breaking out up here. Oh, gosh. There's always a fight breaking out up here, but still. Also, I love the little rundown castle up here at the mouth of the bridge. Let's land up here for the exit. But yeah, super happy with them. I'm happy with the Evorex, too. I guess we're kind of committing to trying to find a saddle blueprint. I'll probably look for that before we start doing actual mutations for them. But yeah, everybody, I hope you all did enjoy, and I hope to catch you all in the next one. Until then, peace!